first of all, with the kind of repression and suppression that the state is having on the people of this country, with social media, blocking, WhatsApp, Facebook. Now we were told 72 hours. It's all what they required to somehow, due to the incidents that were taking place in Digana. But then subsequently we are having government ministers claiming that they were comparing countries like China, where social media is banned, and they are alluding that Sri Lanka could go down that route. At a time when people in this country are struggling to make a living, farmers are going through severe difficulties. Politically, recent local government polls have put this government on a clear back foot. The question rises is that, is it all being used to deflect attention from this particular regime? Now, if you look at the history of this country, so-called communal conflicts, riots, have been used to deflect the projects that governments have done. And I'm alluding to 1983 riots. People do remember what happened during that time, and today it is well documented who was behind it. And I even question whether what happened in Ampara and what happened in Digana, what's the motive, whether there were invisible hands behind it, because people in this country certainly have that question. And even if you look back what happened during our Aludgama period also, I strongly believe, it is my contention, that it is all part of a conspiracy for regime change, that various foreign powers were involved in. So it is my contention that in that scenario, are we looking at once again powers overseas also getting involved in protecting their project that they undertook in 2015. So these are questions. These are legitimate questions that one has to have. Also, in this scenario, to this day, that the TNA are claiming that there will be a new constitution. The constitution making process is still continuing. The question is, the Tamil people are being fooled. In Colombo, the spokespersons of the Tamil National Alliance are claiming that they are not, they will settle for, at least amongst the diplomatic community, that they are claiming that they will settle for a implementation of the 13th Amendment minus the merger of the northern and eastern provinces. However, back in their electorates, they are promising the Tamil people that long cherished ideas of the Tamil nationalism is still well and alive. Now, I have recently Mr. Sambanthan, the leader of the opposition, came and made various statements, I question Mr. Sambanthan when he says he's for an undivided, indivisible Sri Lanka. Is he willing to give up their long cherished ideology of Tamil nationalism? That is the three core principles. Tamils are a separate national community. Tamils have an ethnic homeland comprising of northern and eastern provinces. And thirdly, their right to self-determination. I think if Mr. Sambanthan and the Tamil National Alliance are genuine about that they are not for a separatist agenda, I think they should be able to come and renounce that they are no longer have these core principles as their basis for a political solution. So, we do not want this current trend of deflecting the reality to continue. I believe the social media blockage is very much part of that agenda. Time has come for the state to acknowledge the citizens' fundamental right to have their voices heard, and if there is going to be a debate on hate speech versus freedom of expression, let there be. But it needs the consent of our citizens. I believe the communal riots, the so-called communal riots that took place in Ampara and Kandy, is very much being used by this government to deflect all the criticisms that people are having, and it is the duty of defenders of human rights, the diplomatic community should hold this government accountable, because it is they who supported this government's policies, agendas, and time has come for them to also come out and be open and let the people of this country know what they are thinking, because we are not hearing the very vociferous diplomatic community expressing their concerns on restriction of freedom in Sri Lanka. Thank you.